Today we have with us the two developers of the ScanUp app, and they are Pranjal and Ritvik. And I would like them to briefly introduce themselves.
Hello. Hello guys. So myself, Pranjal Agarwal. I am from CS department. So I, along with some of my friends, in the first year, developed this document scanning application that is ScanUp. So with me was Ritvik Gupta. He is with us today. Along with that, there were three others to name: Archit Bhumna, Dipanshu Rohela, and Rajdeep Singh Dhingra. So V5 created this app, and this app was created like after that the some of the Chinese apps were banned, and one of the famous ones was the Cam Scanner. So we wanted to make a good substitute for that, and that too an Indian app made in India. So that was our plan, and we did it in a month. So like Ritik, would you like to add something to it?
So yeah, right. After the banning of the apps, we just decided that let us try and make an indigenous app that would be a substitute for ScanUp. So we just started the work in July, I guess, and then August we launched the app.
What basically was the motivation behind building this app? And also, when there existed apps like Microsoft Lens and Adobe Scanner, how did the idea of this making this app evolve?
Okay, so initially when we were looking at many scanner applications that were already available, we actually had a few ideas which we thought we could implement better in our own app, and some of extra features that we can include that are not generally present in normal scanning applications. We wanted to make ScanUp a app which will add some more features which are not already present there right now, and we also have worked on several features. Due to the tight academic schedule, weren't able to provide updates to many of the features, but many of the features are already in works. So that was the general idea behind already entering making an app that already existed, kind of.
Okay, so
And also, I
for
would like to add the point. So, like basically, these big companies, in general, people don't trust these companies. Like, what are they doing with our data? So, what we have kept in mind is the privacy of user. So, we are not collecting any information. We are not uploading any information to any server. So, every like your app can work offline. Yeah, you can uh, make it work offline forever. So that means we are like protecting the people's privacy. So that was also a motive.
Okay, so that's a great point by itself. Also, as you mentioned, that there were a team of five people who worked together to create this app. So, could you please brief about the process of this team making and how the idea of ScanUp evolved within the team?
So initially, we were discussing. We had few meetings, and we were discussing about ScanUp for a while. And then everyone was coming up with different ideas, whether it was uh, regarding the features that we would add, or regarding the UI setup that we would require for the app. So the idea kind of was not complete by itself when we started the app, but constantly was evolving with as we worked on the app.
Right, so that's again good to know. Also, it is highly commendable for first year students to go about and plan something as big as this. So, how supportive has IIT Delhi been to creation of this app? Also, did you receive any help from the IIT Delhi seniors?
Yeah, so initially while we were developing the app, develop many people did not know about that. So after we were finally we were about to release the app, then wrote an email to our director and asked him to support us and the app. After after seeing the app, he shared the information through his media handles, and that actually promoted the app to a very good extent. It spread the app across the country uh, through to various parts of India, and that was really supportive. We just mailed him to inform him that we had made such an app, and he immediately was very eager to share it on his social media platforms. And after a while, we did get a few uh, mentions from some places. One of them being the Ministry of Education. The Ministry of Education shared our app and lauded our efforts on their media channels. So that was also one of the major boosts providing these.
Right. So that's very encouraging for anyone who is planning to build such good things in the future. So also, could you explain how this app functions in a brief way? Also, yeah, as you told that this app evolved at the same time when some Chinese apps, mainly say Cam Scanner, was being banned in India. So how does this work? How does this app work? Please explain briefly, and also how is it? How did it evolve from the Chinese app Cam Scanner?
Okay, so we while starting we while in the initial phase we just made the app into a simple document scanning app in the beginning using various libraries and frameworks. Uh, After that, we started the value addition part and added the extra features that we would like the app to build to showcase. So kind of it was like we built a basic app and then we were building upon that to add to the features. I guess Pranjal would also like to add something to it.
So basically, the initial idea was that Cam Scanner and other apps are slow. Like they are not suited for students' needs. Like we while submitting assignments, while submitting exams, the app needs to be fast. So that was the basic idea. Keep it simple and fast. So that was something different from Cam Scanner. So we follow like a step by step process. So you just click the photo, it automatically detects the edges. So we had to ensure that the edge detection is fast enough and it's accurate. So and then it crops it, like it should be fast. No useless animations like it happens in Cam Scanner. So that was our idea. And then, as Ritik mentioned, we added value. We tried to enhance the quality of documents so that it's easy for others to read it or use it. We added features like OCR. So basically, many a times when we scan some PDF or some documents, we need to extract the text out of it. So it does it within like less than a second. It can extract all the text from the page. So that was our idea and features.
We
Improved.
also added a shadow removal mode so that
Yeah.
we can like remove shadows while clicking photos. So these were just kind of stuff that we did after the initial launch and after the initial app was already up and running.
Right. So that's again a very insightful information for all of us. Also, could you both describe your roles while of making this app?
Okay, so we uh, we five were uh, they were not specific roles per se to any person provided, but we worked on our strengths. Like some of us worked on front end development, while some of us worked on the part where we were making the algorithms regarding the edge detection and the photo editing part of that. Uh, so it was not really divided in a sense that one person was doing one particular thing only, but we were constantly in touch with each other and we were working collectively on a single thing, right? So I wouldn't say that the app was divided into small bits and pieces and then everyone made that piece. Like sometimes two of us were working on the same thing, sometimes three of us were working on the same thing, and it was pretty much distributed.
Pranjal, would you like to add something upon this?
Yeah, I mean, like Ritvik has correctly mentioned our team working. He has correctly described the team working, so I think it's fine.
Right. So that's a good learning for some people who will be working together to build something good again, like you in the future. Also, what were the challenges that the whole team, as you said, the whole team worked together for making this app? What were the challenges that the whole team faced while making this app?
So challenges, I would say there were two kinds of challenges regarding in this case. So the first were the technical difficulties that we faced. Like there were many things that we did not know about app development. We did not know about um, image editing and stuff like that that we did not know earlier. But ScanUp has also been a learning phase for us, in which we learned many different aspects of the technical stuff that we did not know. So that there were technical difficulties, but apart from that, since we were in a lockdown due to COVID, so uh, coordinating was uh, very necessary in such a case. Like five of us were working on in a team, so we needed coordination between us. So this is a very fun fact that all five of us did not ever meet in person ever till now. So all our communication from the starting has been through Google Meets and stuff like that. We haven't met all five of us together ever. So that was really exciting to work on such a project in which most of the communication was done through online means, and it was that was also a good learning opportunity to work to adapt to the new common. Mm. So if Pranjal, you would like to add on it.
Yeah, to like the point that we have never met each other. So it was like I know only three of them from the remaining four. Ritvik knows only three of them. So it was like, but the good thing was like we quickly adapted to the problem. So like we used to have daily meetings. So I think we overcome those challenges.
Uh, that's really insightful. The last question would be that uh, are there some more ideas that you have possibly in your mind on which you would like to work in the future?
So as I said that we had many ideas while creating the app, and after the release of the app, then the IITD uh, academic calendar showed up, and then we did not get much time, so we weren't able to provide updates to the app as much as we had planned to initially. But we surely look forward to providing to add some new very great features to the app. Some of the features are under development right now, and some of the features are almost ready to roll out, but we did not get much time to test and optimize I'm sure that I could say that there are some new updates in the process, and we most definitely would like to send out a few updates to the app. In the online semester, we all of us became busy, so we did not do, but we would like to in the future.
Pranjal, would you like to add something to this?
Yeah, so like I can give you some insights of like what features we have already worked on. Like we have not released them because we want to make sure that when we release, they are bug free, like our startup's name suggests, and it should be like user friendly. So like some of the ideas are like generally while taking the photos of books and all, these pages are like curled up. Okay, so you have some warped kind of pages. So can we flatten them? Like this is some problem that I believe most of us face. So can we flatten them? So like work on this has already happened and we are almost at the end stage. Also there are other features like pdf like editing, pdf editing. So like can we make a complete app? Like these cam scanners are like they're very limited to it and they're paid. So can we do that same features they are providing, like cloud support and all that, for free? So that's what we have planned so far, and we will be updating it shortly after once the academic calendar goes on release.
Right. So thanks a lot to both of you for giving your time and giving up your time in such a hectic schedule that all of us are going through in IIT Delhi. This interview, I hope, would surely be very insightful for anyone who is looking forward to building something good in the arena of softwares and developing such good apps. The IITD on Air team thanks you again for this interview. That's it.